What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show, and today I'm going to do this what I call keys to the game. In other words, this is the way that the Ragin Tide can win against the Cleveland Browns. Now, I understand that I'm doing this a little late. I'm going to start doing this every Tuesday, way before the game, so everybody can see what I feel the keys to the game is, how to work their magic when it comes to how to defend and at the same time how to play offense against the Cleveland Browns. So I'm going to start off with the defense. Now, at the beginning of the game, I feel that even if the Ragin Tide wins the coin toss, what they should do is defer the toss. Get their defense on the field first. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because this key thing will be vital to them winning the game, especially on defense. Ever since, even though I don't agree with it, ever since they want Troy Apke on the field, they need to utilize him in a manner that complements his speed and keeps him away from getting burned deep. How do you do that? Okay, so this is what Jack Del Rio should do. With him running the 4-2-5, he needs to sit up there and bring Troy Apke down to the line and have him be a blitzer. The reason I'm saying that, now I'm not saying do this for every game. I'm just saying for this particular game, have him be a blitzer. The reason why I'm saying that is because you can do basically an adjustment where you have Cameron Curl back there, you have Landon Collins back there, and you had the two corners working their magic. But the only way this will work is if you have Troy Apke down on the box, ready to blitz at all times. He should blitz on first down and he should blitz on third down. And the reason that is because you utilize his speed and at the same time you get Baker Mayfield's head on a swivel. That is what we want. Baker Mayfield does have the propensity to throw interceptions and have all types of mistakes, especially when he feels that the pressure is coming and he's not sure if it's coming as often. Again, the reason I'm saying this is because there's several things that will come into play with this. Now, you put Troy Apke down. That's going to now free up a lot of those defensive linemen to sit up there and beat their blocks. I know that that's something that most people aren't really thinking about, or some people might say, well, a running back can block him. No, if Troy Apke is as fast as people say that he is, even though the only time I've seen him be fast is on kick returns and on punt returns and things like that, or kickoffs when he has to go down and tackle, this maneuver suits him. Put him down in the box, have him blitz, and have him blitz the entire first half. The reason why I say that is because, again, we need Baker Mayfield's head on a swivel. He is going to always be looking for Troy Apke to be blitzing, which means that they're going to even adjust their blocking game to prevent Troy Apke from blitzing. So we need for Jack Del Rio to, on first down, call for Troy Apke to blitz, and on third down, call for Troy Apke to blitz. Again, I think that this is the best way to win the game. You know, we play to win the game. This is the best way to win the game. You have Troy Apke blitzing. You keep him out of coverage. Not only that, in the second half, what you do is you start having him pick the tight end, because what's going to happen is they're going to start putting the tight end on his side or running back on his side to chip him while they go into the route, or they're going to get the running back or the tight end to block him. Again, blitz Troy Apke anyway. The reason why is because you're going to have Kevin Pierre-Louis sit up there. You're going to have Troy Apke basically jam the tight end or running back before he starts blitzing, and at the same time you're going to be able to shorten up the tight end or running back's route to help Kevin Pierre-Louis take over the coverage skills. So that is what I think they should do on defense. I think that will work. If Baker Mayfield's head is on a swivel, he will not be comfortable and he will make tons and tons of mistakes. Now, on the offensive side, you need to screenplay the mess out of the Browns. You have to get Garrett and Claiborne, the two ends, they're stellar ends. You have to get them away from rushing the passer. The best way to do that is by incorporating the screen game every moment you have. That means the very first play on offense, screen. The very next play on offense, screen. The very next play on offense, screen. The reason why I'm saying that is because you don't want those ends being a factor in this game. We all understand that offensive line, even though it did not play that bad last week, they are not the top talent group going up against a pair of ends that can be very devastating. So with that, screen game, screen game, screen game. Again, not only that, the screen game will open up the long passing game. Why? Because once the defense starts to adjust to the fact that you're throwing the screen, they're going to already be behind and they're not going to be ready for the deep ball, which means Terry McLaurin will be open all day. So again, I know that this may seem like a stretch a little bit because everybody wants to do all this moving around and stuff like that. Mike Holmgren was the best when it came to the screen game. Those Green Bay Packer teams, when Brett Favre was playing for them, I remember they would just screen game the mess out of people until the defense adjusted, and then they would start throwing deep. Or they would get the running back involved by running the ball a little bit more. I feel that this is the best way to beat the Browns. This is the best game plan. This is the best way to defeat these Browns. You have to get those ends off of their blocks. You have to get those ends from not being able to rush the passer. Trust me, the screen game will actually win us the game against the Browns. I'm going to say this. And I'm not sure how they're going to go about game planning with this team, but that is the game plan I think they should follow. That is the game plan that I think will more than likely help them win the game. If there's some way, shape, or form they don't do that, I see us losing the game. Because again, you have to get Troy Apke out of pass coverage, and you got to get Dwayne Haskins off to a very good start. Not only that, you have to keep him comfortable. And the best way to keep him comfortable is by getting the ball out of his hands, but at the same time making sure that those ends don't crash down on him. This has been your man, John Fortune, and this has been the Frustrated Fan Sports Show.